The richest man in history, Mansa Musa, the mystery of the richest man who ever lived. Once upon a time, there was a man so rich that his presence in the world changed the entire economy. A single trip he took caused the price of gold to plummet for over a decade. He wasn't European, he wasn't American, he was African, and his name was Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, the richest man in all of human history. But his wealth wasn't measured in gold alone. It was also measured in wisdom, vision, and purpose. Today, we will decipher the code of Mansa Musa, the man who transformed faith, abundance, and leadership into a single, unstoppable force. Africa, 14th century, the gold of the world in the 14th century. While Europe was still recovering from plagues and wars, the heart of Africa beat with power and prosperity. The Mali Empire, located in the west of the continent, controlled the most important trade routes of the ancient world. Gold, salt, ivory, and spices flowed there, and above all, the vision of a king who understood that true wealth was not about accumulating, but about expanding. Mansa Musa inherited the throne in 1312. In a short time, he transformed Mali into the economic, cultural, and spiritual epicenter of the planet. Its cities overflowed with life, knowledge, and faith, and its capital, Timbuktu, became a jewel of learning, the Athens of Africa. The journey that shook the world in 1324, Mansa Musa embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca. But it wasn't simply a religious journey, it was a demonstration of power, faith, and abundance. He traveled with more than 60,000 men soldiers, servants, and slaves. Each one was dressed in silk and gold. They led camels laden with tons of pure gold. During the journey, Musa gave away so much gold to the poor and to merchants that in Egypt, the value of gold plummeted by more than 25% for 12 years. Arab chroniclers said they had never before seen such a magnificent caravan. His fame reached Europe, where cartographers depicted him on maps, holding a gold coin, a symbol of African power. He was the first influencer in history, but his network was the world. Wealth as a divine purpose. Mansa Musa did not see money as an end in itself, but as a means to elevate his kingdom. He believed that prosperity should reflect the inner greatness of a people. While other rulers accumulated gold for fear of losing it, he used it to build knowledge, temples, and schools. He commissioned the construction of the Great Mosque of Djingueber, an architectural masterpiece in Timbuktu, and he founded one of the world's first universities, which attracted scholars, mathematicians, and philosophers from across the Islamic world. His vision was simple: an educated people is a powerful people. Money is spent, knowledge endures. This forward-thinking approach made him more than just a king, an architect of human destiny. The gold that illuminated knowledge under his rule. The Mali Empire stretched for thousands of miles. Its trade routes connected the Atlantic to the Mediterranean. Its economy was stable, its citizens prosperous, and African culture reached one of its highest peaks. The universities of Timbuktu held thousands of manuscripts, treatises on medicine, astronomy, philosophy, and religion. It was a beacon of wisdom when much of Europe still lived in darkness. Modern historians estimate his fortune at over $400 billion in today's dollars, surpassing Rockefeller, Bezos, and Musk combined. But his true legacy was something else entirely, demonstrating that knowledge and faith multiply material wealth. The lessons of Mansa Musa. These are the 5 laws of wealth according to Mansa Musa. 1. Wealth is a reflection of your purpose. Don't chase money, chase the vision. Gold comes to those who have a cause greater than themselves. 2. Give to grow. Musa gave away so much gold that his generosity made him eternal. Abundance expands when it flows, not when it is withheld. 3. Invest in wisdom. His greatest investments were universities and temples. He who masters knowledge masters the invisible realms of wealth. 4. Lead by example, not with fear. His caravans were a symbol of inspiration, not oppression. The respect he inspired was his greatest treasure. 5. Create a legacy, not a fortune. Money is spent, empires fall, but the right ideas live forever. The code you can use today. You too can activate the Mansa Musa code in your life. Create from faith, not from lack. Visualize abundance as energy, not as money. Bless what you have, and it will multiply its frequency. Share your knowledge. Teaching is also wealth. Remember, true prosperity doesn't come from how much you have, but from how much light you generate in the process. Mansa Musa taught us that money doesn't give you power. It only reveals how much inner power you already had. So before you look for gold outside, ignite your inner power. This was the code of the rich. If this story inspired you, subscribe and turn on notifications to discover each week the mental secrets of the men who built empires, because understanding them is deciphering the code to your own wealth.